Good evening. This video, I want to talk about some things some that's on my mind and some things I want to do. Um, I've ever since I started being on YouTube, um, and I was communicating with some of the guys who are being targeted, and I realized some of the guys don't really want to communicate with me and don't want to. Um, Trying to think what word I want to say. Um, I guess partner, kind of partner like, or be friends or whatever, because of my walk. And my walk is not just technology. My walk is spiritual also. I deal with the spiritual side and the technical side. I'm not going to leave out my spiritual side just because somebody else don't want to have part of or don't want to communicate with the spiritual side, because it's not just technology. Um, I know some people deal with just the technical side, technology, but it's not even the people that's dealing with a lot of technology. They spirits behind the action, and people want to talk about God, but if you want to talk about God, how you gonna leave out Satan? How you gonna leave out fallen angels, and how are you going to leave out demons? Because God is spirit, Satan is spirit, the fallen angels are spirit, and the demons are spirit. And there's a lot of things that I see that may not. I don't really know if it's spirit or not. It could be just something from another dimension or from another planet or something. I know what I see, and I'm not the type of person that excuses other people's experiences. And so, I just want to kind of talk about it, because I'm not the type of person that excuses other people's experiences. It's like I have to deal with witches. I have to deal with spiritual alchemists. I have to deal with root workers. These are the people who have been attacking me and attacking me spiritually and technically and physically. Because this thing is a three-dimension wall, 3 dimension. So those who don't want to deal with me in my walk, uh, be of help with me, I don't think I should be of help with them, because it's not just technology, it's also spiritual and physical. They say it's non-touch, but that's a lie. How can it be non-touch when we be in touch? Our body is being touched, and they are physically attacking us, whether it's through energy or through frequency. We still being touched, and we still being harmed. And so I just want to say my 2 cents about that. I'm also thinking about getting another channel, because I want to work on getting my health on a good foot, I guess you could say. Um, I want to work on uh, my eating, I really don't eat that bad, but there's some things I want to do different because it's not what I eat that really making me gain weight. It's this stuff that's coming out from under the ground that's going inside my body that's puffing me up. I don't know what kind of effect it is. It's not sugar. It's not starch. I really don't eat that much sugar. The mostly of sugar that I eat is ginger candy. I eat that for my stomach because they causing me to have all the vibration that's coming in my body or the energy that's coming in my body cause my body to vibrate. It makes the mucus or the whatever's in my stomach to get real thick. I mean, extremely thick till it feels solid. So when I eat the ginger candy, it helps with that. So I really don't eat much sweets. Tell you the truth, I really don't do a whole lot of eating because I be fasting. But in the mornings, I could tell my stomach has become swollen because of this stuff this man is sending in my body. And it have a heat to it. So sometimes I can feel it up to my brain. So he's really trying to do to me what they done to my sister. My sister they pretty much has destroyed her. She just, her mind is just shot. And that's what they're trying to do to me. But see, now that I know what's being done. She didn't know. She know nothing about gang stock. She still don't know because she's not able to comprehend it. But I think they are controlling her actions. And I think they talk to her and they be cussing her. And I think that's why she'll start cussing. Cause she be talking like she's talking to someone. I know they do me like that. They talks in my head, especially, and they saying stuff to me, especially in prayer. I think what they trying to do is to get my pastor not to trust me and to maybe not want to be my pastor because it's what has been done in the past. I know they follow me every church I go to, even online. They go to every single church I go to, and they've turned people against me. Even those who supposed to be prophets and deliverance preachers, they turn against me and start talking against me to the people in the class, in the congregation. So that made me not trust them because if you really truly a woman or a man of God, God is gonna let you know that these people are of the devil. God will let you know. So they be the the in there, all the other classes we could see each other, but this class, I don't even allow anyone to see me, and I don't cut my camera on. Uh, we be on Zoom, but I have my thing covered. But they know I'm there because they know everything I do. But you know, the other classes I just stopped going because I stopped trusting these leaders. So when you want to start lying on me, then you in sin. Because lying is a sin. And then when you lying and telling things that is not true, I can't trust you. I don't know if you're being paid off or what. But that's how God loses a lot of his preachers and his ministers through greed. So I decided I'm going to. I haven't done it yet, but I want to make another channel where I am going to be telling my adventure of losing weight, getting back in shape. I got quite a bit of exercise machines in there that I haven't been using because I didn't have the energy to. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm just drained. Plus, I don't sleep well because I be waking up through the night because my spine be vibrating so, and my they just like a circuit throughout my body. My knees, everything be shaking, and so I'm gonna try to figure out how I can. It's just things I want to try to do so I can enjoy life. You know, I raised my children. I helped raise my grandchildren. Now I'm a great grandmother. I should be able to enjoy life. Just have some peace. And I'm gonna get my peace back. You know, I'm not gonna let other people who not evidently they're not happy with their life because if they was, they wouldn't be doing the evil that they doing because they know whatever these lying cops are saying, these fallen sheriffs, they know that it's not true. Because if they monitor my life, they see I don't do nothing. I'm in here with my sister, being aggravated, getting angry with her because she cussing and don't want to do nothing I tell her to do because she don't want nobody telling her what to do, but we have to do everything for her. So this every day for the last 4 years, I've had to deal with this. And right now, I am tired. I'm just tired, and I'm ready to fight back. I'm tired of stupidity, and I'm going to enjoy life. I got clothes that they're just hanging up in my closet. I don't know if I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna just go through and wash up my clothes and try to kill this stuff off of my clothes. But like I showed on one video, how evidently it don't soak through the leather. It just sits on top of it. But I'm gonna see if I can't get that off of my jacket and my other two jackets. I do have some borax. I'm gonna see if I can wash it out with the borax. See what'll happen. If not, then I'm gonna have to take it somewhere and see if I can somebody that specializes in leather and see if they can work on my jacket and get this stuff out of my jacket. Then I just work on my clothes and get this stuff out of my clothes because I have clothes I never worn. They still got the price tag on them because I don't go nowhere, so I don't really dress up. I just be around the house. I got shoes, hats. I got all kind of stuff that I don't go nowhere, so I don't wear it. And on my other channel, I was reading the Bible. I want to start back doing that. And so I was thinking about like maybe one week I want to start back from Genesis because all those videos are gone. And so maybe start back to Genesis. One week do the Old Testament, the next week do New Testament because I want to get into the New Testament because that's where we are. We in some parts of the Old Testament, but we are in a lot of the New Testament uh, in the prophecies time. And so I want to get into. I might just like maybe pick a certain subject like faith and love or something like that, and just talk on that. Maybe I don't know yet. Um, However, God lead me. I want to be led by the Lord. And I know we in different um what you call it, belief system, I guess you could say. Even though we all say we Christians, some people say they're Israelites, but you know, we still all believe in well, I can't say we all believe in Jesus. I believe in Jesus. Like that. And some people may not agree with what I say or what my view on the Bible. But And I may not believe in agree with theirs because I've seen some people I didn't agree with their teachings, but I'm not going to disrespect. I'm trying not to I hope they don't think I'm disrespecting them. But just the same way I wouldn't want nobody to disrespect me. I don't want to disrespect anybody. But they just some things that I don't see how they getting it from the Bible. And so, I pray and I ask God to give me his truth. That's all I want is God's truth. And I want to get in the Bible more. I just want to get into the Bible more, read more, because we don't know when Jesus coming back. We don't know how much more time we have. Because I was looking at a video today where this island, um, the Palmer, I think that's what it's called. Um, there is showing 200 earthquakes, man-made earthquakes, and on the island of La Palma, it's like right on the edge of well, it's not on the edge, but there's a certain body of that land where you can see a lot of earthquakes going on there, and if it break off and go into the water, it can destroy America, and probably more than America. I can't say that word, Asami, however you say it. Y'all know what, y'all, the one who watches me, the one who do watch me, y'all know I have problem saying my words. I've always had problems speaking my words. That's why I was so quiet when I was young. I was very, very, very quiet because I can't pronounce my words properly. You know, but I've noticed a lot of people can't pronounce it, especially when they're foreigners. I say, well, if people can understand foreigners, they should be able to understand me with my southern accent. Plus, not able to pronounce even my southern accent. With my southern accent, I still can't pronounce my words properly. So I'm a talk. I'm not gonna just hold back and just let things be up in my mind and not express myself. So I'm thinking about. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this channel or do it on the channel. I think I'm gonna do it on this channel. Or reading the Bible on this channel. And whatever the channel be, I will let you know what it is. Um, I just want to get this weight off of me. And at the age I am now, I shouldn't be unhealthy. And I don't know where I'm moving. I don't know how this neighborhood is. I don't know anything about none of the neighborhood. I didn't even know nothing about this neighborhood. When I moved to Fayetteville, I didn't know. I didn't even know I would be in Gangsta when I moved to this city. Everything I know about it, I learned since I've been here in the last 6 years. But I've been Gangsta since the 80s, maybe before then, you know. Because I be wondering about my mom and my grandmother. They died sudden deaths. And I just wonder, did somebody hit them with some of this technology? I just wonder about our, some of our elderly people who died from strokes, who died from heart attacks, who died from cancer. Were they being attacked by this technology? Because this stuff they started doing this stuff back in the 50s. The scientists came here in the 40s. They were brought here. These was Hitler scientists that our government brought here back in the 40s. And they started working on American citizens back in the 50s. So how many of our parents and grandparents and great grandparents suffered from this technology, not knowing anything about the technology? But they didn't have internet where they can look this stuff up like we do, you know. So they what they do, they put it out there, but they couldn't put it out there with our parents and grandparents and great grandparents, because they didn't have the computers back then. And then you got people who know what's going on, but they so selfish. And, even our own family members. I know some of my family members know what's going on. Do you think they care? Do you think they even care? Because it's not them. I'm so thankful that I don't have that type of mentality, that type of heart, because I wouldn't be here with my sister. If I had that type of mentality and that selfish, I wouldn't be here with my sister. Even though I feel it was a mistake because she making my life pure miserable. But I still have to do what I can. I just pray that God will make some changes in my life, make some changes so that I can have some peace. That's all I want to just be able to spend some time to myself and just get in a quiet place. But you got people that want to use you and take advantage of you and not care. But hopefully, where we move at, we'll have some good neighbors. I just pray to God that we'll have some good neighbors and that they won't fall into this trap and they won't be just greedy. Because look like someone will have some common sense. Just like this virus, this COVID-19, this vaccine. Look like somebody will have some common sense about what's going on. Because there's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to come out about, is it Fauci or whatever his name is, the Clintons. A lot of stuff is going to come out. And you're going to find out. People going to find out that we was telling the truth. And not just about gang stalking, about these politicians. Because I try to talk to people about some of these politicians and what's going on with them. These people are evil, pure evil, and it's going to come out. It's going to come out. All these people had died because of the politicians, because they want the one world order. But it's all gonna come out. They're gonna wish they did listen. They're gonna wish they'd listen and quit thinking we were crazy and stop listening to these politicians and these people that's supposed to be upholding the law, because they have given themselves over to Satan. None of our presidents have been for the people. All the way back to George Washington. People keep saying this country was built on Christian value. That's a lie. How was it built on Christian value? When the presidents want Christian, the people want Christian. That's why they can hang us, our ancestors. That's why they can hang us and have their children out there watching through pure hate. God didn't have them doing that. Not the God with the big G, but the God with the little G. Yeah, he had them doing it. This country wasn't built on Christianity value. Jesus wasn't a murderer. Jesus didn't hang people up. He didn't cut off men penis. He didn't cut babies out of the mother's belly. He didn't burn down people's houses. Jesus walked in love, not hate. So I reckon I need to shut down. This may be another reason why people don't want to watch my videos, because I tell the truth. People don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts. That's me. If I could have to tell the truth about myself, the life that I live, I'm gonna tell the truth about everything. So I am going to close down, and y'all be blessed. And when I make that, it's probably after we move, which is tomorrow, we'll be moving. Um, I'm gonna try to do some different things. Since I've been up here, I really didn't do much decoration and decorating. I just used what my sister had, and she wasn't the type that did a lot of decorating. I like to decorate. So, um, my nose just itching. I did. I'm gonna order some. I saw a chair was yellow. We'll be getting new furniture to go in the new house. I wanted blue, but I ended up getting gray because they didn't have the blue. And I did see I wanted a pop of color, but the curtain, I brought the blue curtain because that's what I wanted, blue furniture. But I got gray, but I think this blue is gonna look good with the gray. And I saw this yellow chair that the middle of the material looked kind of like patent leather, kind of like a shiny material. And I saw a rug that had the same yellow in it. Then I saw another, like a bean bag. It was cheaper than the yellow chair. And I saw a rug with that same mauve color in it. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with that. 'Cause I don't want to. I've been trying to save money, but because people in my family they have a money problem, which is cutting in my money problem. Well, not my money problem, but cutting in my money, my little stash. So I had to pay this man yesterday $450 to fix the floor because the wood over there by the door was rotted and it had a hole there. And then my sister, she put a hole in her wall. He charged me 200 for that and 250 for the floor over there. And at the new house, I probably get him to do some work because that crawl space don't have a door on it, and I don't feel comfortable because I may have to start shooting because I know people been crawling up in this crawl space, and at my house they would tell them crawling up in my ceiling, and I'm getting fed up with that because it don't make no sense. I'm gonna get me something where I can start shooting. If it's ain't nothing but nails, because they ain't got no business up there. You have no business up there. I'm not gonna let these people just keep doing what they doing. They come in your house when you home, cause they try to come in here. I heard the more than one time I've heard that front door um somebody with a key unlock that door, but I had something up to it. And when we first moved in this house, they was trying to come in through the garage. I'm not playing with these people. I'm not playing with these people. Everybody want to just keep putting you to sleep, keep putting you to sleep, messing with your health. But I'm tired of this because it's not making no kind of sense. I haven't done nothing in my life to deserve this. And you got a lot of people feeling that this is God. This is not God. It's not God. when God is correcting you, you will know it because He gonna let you know. When God give you a warning, it's always a warning. And when God is giving you a warning, you don't take heed. That's when He chastises you. And when He's chastising you, you be happy that you're being chastised because then you know that you belong to Him. If God don't chastise us, then that's because we don't belong to Him. But this is not chastisement. This is torture, pure torture. This is of Satan, who's mad with us because we do belong to God, and he wants to turn us against God. And so whoever Satan hate, his children hates us too. So those of you who think you're being punished by God, you're not being punished by God. He wants you to get close to him. Because God will let you know that if he's chastising you, he gonna let you know. He will let you know. I remember that there been times I was doing stuff, God said, repent. Although people I used to stay beside would be making so much noise, we couldn't get no sleep. I mean, I went 3 whole nights without getting any sleep. And I went to talk to a magistrate about what I was going through. And I was on my way back home. And I'm standing at the red light, and the light was green. And it must have been red and turned green, but I was just standing there in the light green, and somebody had to blow their car horn in order for me to snap out of it. I was just standing there at a green light. I said, let me help get my behind home before I get killed. I hadn't had no sleep in 3 nights. That woman, she terrorized me for a whole year. But the day before, it was the day before, it would have been a year. I got her back. She called the police on me. I took this real heavy thing and I just started beating on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. Because she kept having the little boy to jump off the furniture, run and slam the I timed it one time 5 whole hours. And I started talking cat junk about it because she always had a bed right at the wall with my bed. Well, I didn't have my bed at the wall, but she would have her at the wall. So I sat there because I knew she could hear me. I said, that's abuse. What kind of grandmama will let her child run and jump off of high furniture to fall and break his neck and get hurt? What kind of grandmama just to get back at somebody that she don't know, never done nothing to her, but she'll make her grandchild run through the house and slam the doors and jump off the furniture? I can't remember what all I said, but I meant for her to hear everything I said. Her and her boyfriend, the bed, the little raggedy. What make people that like to have sex have a raggedy bed? Something cheap that just flap, 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 hitting the walls. And if they won't having sex, they were trying to make it sound like they was having sex, because the headboard just hit the wall. Everybody I lived beside did that. The raggedy bed headboard just hitting the walls. Instead of putting a pillar or something between the headboard and the wall. And her daughter come over to the house trying to talk junk to me. I let her know, honey, I ain't scared of you. Why you keep calling the police on my mama? I said, cause your mama making all this noise. I wasn't scared of her. Sure won't. But there ain't nobody over there but my mama and her boyfriend. I said, they the one making the noise, and then she had that little boy dipping off of furniture. I've heard her tell him to do it. She'll tell him to do it, and then he'll say, huh, huh. Her friend is a woman. They telling this child he didn't even go to school. That's how young he was. And then I moved. But the people I lived before I moved there were doing the same thing. She cussing the little girl out because she had another woman up in there having sex, and the child evidently come downstairs and caught him, and she was calling the little girl up the B word. So one day I hear her and her husband in there talking. So I was praying. I was praying to the Lord, and I just started telling the Lord the stuff that she was doing. And I hear him say, that sounds like she talking about you. I was talking about her. You calling a this little child was probably about 3 or 4 years old. You calling a child a B and smacking the child? Yeah, I told it. I sure did. I sure did. So you is a sorry excuse of a mother to call a child a B word, the B word. I'm a grown behind woman. And when my sister called me the B word, honey, I am pissed off because I'm not your B. And I never had anybody call me that until I started taking care of her. The last 4 years, because I've been taking care of her 6 years, the last 4 years, I've been being called a B every day. And to the point where I'm just fed up. Right now, I'm feeling stressed all up here in my forehead. She'll call me your bald head B, your fat B. And I mean, it's just terrible the stuff that come out her mouth. F you, the kiss her, you know what, and you know, until she struck a nerve. She just really bad. And then when she struck a nerve, when I get fed up with her talking to me like that, all I gotta do is talk about her husband and how he was trying to kill her. I said that's why Fawn was trying to kill you. Just shut up then, boy. Just shut up. When I start talking about that man and how he was stole up all her money, he tried to put it on me. And like I said, if I had stole $200,000, that's how much we know was missing. But there were other money because she had other insurance. I have me a house and a car. I won't be staying in somebody else's stuff. I have her staying with me and they paying me to take care of her because they don't pay me to take care of her. I do all this here for nothing. And they don't think enough of me taking care of her because I can't even enjoy my home because I'm here with her. So I'm gonna have to give up my place because I'm here. There's no need of me paying out money for some place where when I'm here. And see if something happened to her, then I'll be homeless. And I think that's what they want. I don't even they don't even pay me where I can save money so that if anything happened to her, I have money to fall back onto and try to get me somewhere to live. I really be in bad shape because I feel like they're trying to kill her because she's steady going down. Every morning she look like just drawing up. She just drawed up, and they just swelling me up. But I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna work on me. If I have to just go on a whole fast, cause I can't do it. I get my mindset and pray and ask God to help me go through like 21 days or 20 something days with no food. I've done it many a times. Only thing is, when I start by eating, I gain weight. But I ain't never gained this much weight. I know what's making me gain this weight, and it's this stuff. It's actually I can feel my skin is feeling different because he's dehydrating me. This stuff got a heat, some kind of heat to it. Well, that's all right. His day coming. Every person that is attacking me, every person who have attacked me, your day is coming. So you're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow. And not just me. Every person who have gained stock, all of us. Each person who have gained any type of money, any type of finances to hurt us and to destroy our life, their day is coming. Their day is coming. They're gonna reap what they sow. Breaking in our house, sending in poison and gas, messing with our food. messing with our clothes, tracking us everywhere we go, and they're gonna lie. They just lie on us and put videos out there that we didn't make, putting stuff in our ceilings, in the walls of our home. We can't even wash our behinds without them monitoring us washing. They're gonna reap what they sow, and this ain't gonna be no chastisement. It's gonna be wrath, vengeance, and judgment from the Most High God. You're gonna reap what you sow unless you repent and turn away from your wicked ways. And furthermore, you are cursed. You have put a curse on your whole bloodline, your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your family. For doing this stuff, because this is of the Antichrist. This is pure demonic, what you people are doing. And where I'm talking to the gang stalkers, because I know they be on my channel. That's probably all that do come on my channel. Just to see what I'm talking about so they can go back and report it. You're going to really wish that you've been on the right side. And you church folks, you too. Y'all going to wish y'all was on the right side. So I think I've said enough for tonight. I'm going to close up.